Location here, the Hawaiian Islands, and the millions of visitors that flock here from around the world to visit have created somewhat of a virtual petri dish of disease. Now the federal government has granted Hawaii's Department of Health nearly $2.5 million to help combat and control those illnesses, along with the bacteria and other critters that cause them. Jen Benizzi joins us tonight with more. Jen.
The Hawaii Department of Health is tasked with identifying, tracking, and treating diseases from anthrax to the Zika virus and everything in between. The Infectious Disease Control Program is vital to our survival, and thanks to the federal government, it just got a much-needed shot in the arm to keep it going.
Rat lungworm disease, Legionnaires, mumps, and even influenza. These are all infectious diseases recently diagnosed in Hawaii.
We have hundreds of diseases which impact Hawaii, but also can be transmitted to other states too. So the federal government's interest in controlling diseases here is also helpful in preventing the transmission of disease to other places.
The U.S. Department of Health awarded nearly $2.5 million to Hawaii's Infectious Disease Control Program.
Maintaining accurate surveillance of diseases is critical. We need to know what's happening out there. We need to be able to identify illnesses and diseases early in the process so we can respond appropriately before they become big problems.
The grant also pays for doctors, epidemiologists, and equipment.
And that is expensive. We couldn't do this without the federal government.
Hawaii's location in the middle of the Pacific and the millions of visitors who flock here from across the globe are part of the reason why we have so many diseases.
Part of our challenge is to try to get a better handle on how many illnesses are out there, and then, of course, how we can prevent those illnesses. Outreach and education is always critical.
Influenza is considered common, but it's also one of the largest killers in the islands. According to the CDC, 200 people have died from influenza in Hawaii so far this year.
Identifying when we're having more cases, getting vaccine out to the communities is key to protecting our public health.
There are hundreds of infectious diseases, and I'm told many of them are getting stronger.
The heavy use of antibiotics has resulted in the proliferation of bacteria that are resistant to antibiotics, and these are harder and harder to treat every year.
Fighting those antimicrobial resistant bacteria is another key focus of the Department of Health.
The grant is part of the Centers for Disease Control Award, which helps states prepare for and respond to public health threats by getting their labs tech ready, updating their health information systems, and improving workforce readiness. Dash.